Learning objectives. In this section, you will learn to classify a real number as a natural, whole, integer, rational, or irrational number. Perform calculations using order of operations. Use the following properties of real numbers: commutative, associative, distributive, inverse, and identity. Evaluate algebraic expressions, and simplify algebraic expressions. It is often said that mathematics is the language of science. If this is true, then an essential part of the language of mathematics is numbers. The earliest use of numbers occurred 100 centuries ago in the Middle East to count or enumerate items. Farmers, cattle herders, and traders used tokens, stones, or markers to signify a single quantity: a sheaf of grain, a head of livestock, or a fixed length of cloth, for example. Doing so made commerce possible, leading to improved communications and the spread of civilization. Three to 4,000 years ago, Egyptians introduced fractions. They first used them to show reciprocals. Later, they used them to represent the amount when a quantity was divided into equal parts. But what if there were no cattle to trade, or an entire crop of grain was lost in a flood? How could someone indicate the existence of nothing? From earliest times, people had thought of a base state while counting, and used various symbols to represent this null condition. However, it was not until about the 5th century CE in India that 0 was added to the number system and used as a numeral in calculations. Clearly, there was also a need for numbers to represent loss or debt. In India, in the 7th century CE, negative numbers were used as solutions to mathematical equations and commercial debts. The opposites of the counting numbers expanded the number system even further. Because of the evolution of the number system, we can now perform complex calculations using these and other categories of real numbers. In this section, we will explore sets of numbers, calculations with different kinds of numbers, and the use of numbers in expressions.